And I am live. Welcome again, people, to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much for joining me. As you can see, not necessarily going to be a long one. I'm going to keep it as brief as possible. But one thing I want to do is we need to have a look at the World Cup because the World Cup quarterfinals and group stages are over. We're now into the we're into round of 16, I should say. My apologies. Round of 16. Now we're entering into the quarterfinal stage, which is getting really, really interesting. Very, very interesting. So this is something that we're definitely looking at to explore. So we gotta go on that. But for sure, main topic tonight will be the Reggae Boyz. Main topic. So not a lot of you guys know I cover schoolboy football, but I also cover the Reggae Boyz. So they will be the main topic tonight. And what is interesting is the direction that we are going and implementations of what we can do to have a better program going forward. I know there's a lot of discussion surrounding the Reggae Boyz. There's so much things happening, people. So much things. So we're just going to discuss a short, brief, maybe about an hour. But before we do that, let me give a shout out to all those in the comment section. Really appreciate the massive support. Fresh God, big up. All is here, all supporting. Said, welcome to MG's. If it's your first time here, please do consider subscribing. Big up, Fresh God. You're busy, you know, Fresh God. You don't know, say, yeah, man, always lock on to the streams. IS Abdi, big up. I'm good. Hopefully, you're doing good, my brother. Really, really appreciate it. Brownman Security, bless up. No, interesting stuff, people. So today I watch Benedict versus Fatima. I watched Benedict versus Fatima, the final. Both of those teams, I think that's the nation. That's the nation final for their schoolboy football competition. Very, very interesting. I want to see the goal of score. You want to see if you guys are watching it, the goal of score, the winning goal. My word, man, it was a horror of a goal, man. It was horrible, really, really horrible. But guess what? It is what they won the game. A very, very interesting game, people, and they take it serious. So those are the two schools that will be playing both CC and JC coming this January in the weekend schoolboy football showdown. Look out for that one, people. Look out for that one. Lindell Ellis, big up my bro. So massive respect. Anyways, so let's get to the meat of the matter. First of all, let's touch on the World Cup, people. Oh, don't forget our sponsors, SAP Sports. Big up SAP Sports. Looking for some things coming up, people. We're gonna have a few things in regards to SAP with the sponsorship, i.e. some content's gonna come out read sponsorship. So look out for that one as well, people. So let's get straight to the meat of the matter, which is why we are here. Let me put it over here. So let me move myself. Here. And let's have the work up there. So I'm going to rock to this side. All right, so we're now in the completed aspects of the World Cup. We're in the quarterfinals of the World Cup, people. As you can see here, we have Argentina. We have we can't find it. We have Argentina versus Netherlands. We also have Croatia versus Brazil. Over on the far side, we have... Oh, we can't go that far. Over on to the far side, people, we have England versus France. Argentina versus Netherlands. And Croatia versus Brazil. Now, England versus France. Pretty interesting. And for sure, for those who don't know, I am a France supporter. If you don't know, now you know. If you never knew, now you know. So this one is quite interesting for me, people. Really, really interesting. But first, we have to have a look at what happened prior to. Now, this World Cup, for sure, we're going to have a small discussion on the World Cup. I know a lot of people are having the major issues surrounding the World Cup. I, for one, is not. I'm thoroughly enjoying this World Cup. And the reason why is because we're seeing a World Cup where it's middle of the season and all of these players are actually on peak. They're basically peak because we normally see World Cup where the season would have ended and maybe the players in a shutdown that little element of shutdown. But you're not seeing that right now. You're seeing all players peak middle of season, peak season, and they're gunning. So that's the reason why the quality is so high. So I know a lot of people usually complain about the quality of the World Cup, but this season, this World Cup, you can't complain about quality. But for sure, we saw the last matchup between Netherlands, between Argentina, for advance. So Argentina play again, man. They played. I can't remember. Can't remember. Shouldn't really important. Shouldn't important to me because me want to then go out. But I say go still. Me never really want Argentina come so far. It's just me and my little bias. I'm a France supporter, people. For those who don't know, I support France. So Brazil, Argentina, all these teams, me don't want to advance. Me don't want to go no further. I want to stop. One team stop them in the tracks. I think that would be beneficial to me. To me, people. I believe it will be beneficial to me. So, big up K Sports TV. Massive respect. Now, in the context of what we're looking at here, let me do a prediction, a preliminary predictions for the teams that are likely to advance to the semi-finals. First matchup, we have Argentina versus Netherlands. The obvious thing to say is Argentina is going to win. This game for sure will be a difficult one for Argentina. Really, really difficult. People must run through the World Cup fast as possible so we can get to the Reggae Boy discussion. This one is going to be quite difficult for Argentina, but I believe we might see an Argentina 1-0 win. I call it from now, Lionel Messi penalty. So if you're a betting person, that is what's going to happen. Lionel Messi penalty, Argentina 1, Netherlands 0. So if you're a betting person, grab on that bet. I tell you from now, grab on a bit there. If you are a betting person, grab on it. Next matchup we have is Croatia versus Brazil. This one is an interesting one. Let me tell you why it's an interesting one. This Croatia team is a vastly experienced team. We saw Belgium exiting early due to the fact that they say the squad is too old. But this Croatia team is a significantly older squad. I think they're older than Belgium. I think the squad is older than Belgium. But nonetheless, they are kicking on. These guys are kicking on. That match that they play against, I think, was South America. South Korea. Let me say South America. South Korea or Japan? Was it South Korea or Japan? One of those two teams they played. I believe it's Japan. I think it's Japan. Well, I can't remember. I'm watching much. Watch all I game them. So I can't remember. There goes my brain. Frying. Anyways, I do believe that Brazil is going to come forward with this one. Maybe in a dancing fashion as well. Brazil plays South Korea. My apologies. In a dancing fashion. I believe it's going to be a dancing fashion for Brazil, like what they did the other day. But nonetheless, I'm expecting Brazil to come forward with that one. Tough game, Brazil scored some early goals, so maybe that was what cramped them. But say go. Yeah, Croatia play Japan and Brazil play South Korea. Think of something like that. Evan Allen, big up. Thank you very much for the. Let me just check my phone. Stop relying upon my bird brain. When my memory come like, it don't really mean nothing at all. Good. So Brazil plays South Korea and Croatia plays Japan. That's exactly how it went. Croatia plays Japan and Brazil plays South Korea. Now, as I said, the quarterfinals is going to be an interesting one. Let me tell you why. I don't see any team coming to lie down. That's the first thing. I don't see none of these teams coming to lie down to take beat. I'm not accepting that. I don't think that's going to happen. But for sure, it will be highly competitive. Over on to the next side, we have England versus France. My team, France, against England. Let me have a sip of water for this one. Interesting stuff, people. Interesting stuff. Really, really interesting stuff. Really, really interesting stuff. I'm gonna go France, but that's just because I'm biased. I'm gonna go France. England have a good squad, you know. England have a good squad, you know. Me I go France same way. I'm going France. Lindell said Argentina to beat Netherlands, Brazil over Croatia, France over England, and Portugal over Morocco. Whoo. Portugal over Morocco. Portugal over Morocco. Ooh, Portugal over Morocco. I think that's where I think that is where the upset is going to be. I think Portugal are going to lose. I believe that Portugal are going to lose for this one. I don't think that the squad is as settled as we think. I think there's issues within internally with the Portugal squad. I do believe that there are issues, internal issues with that squad. France will win the World Cup. Well, I hope they would win the World Cup. I don't want to face Argentina though. Don't want to face Argentina. I'm trying my best not. I don't want to face Argentina in the final. Because how the group structure, how the table structure is likely to be Argentina, likely to be one of those teams and the other side are gonna win. But I definitely do not want to face Argentina. Neither finals or whatever, I don't want to face them. So I'm hoping say maybe Netherlands get the job done. If we play Brazil, we have a stronger chance. I think we have a stronger chance if we play Brazil. And people might look on that and say, oh, but Brazil is better than Argentina. No, they aren't. I don't know why people believe that Brazil is better than Argentina. Maybe they're looking at the name Brazil more so than what's happening within the team. Of course, they're playing good football. Of course. No doubt about it. They are playing good football. But I think a lot of us are looking at the name rather than what is happening on the pitch. Argentina are playing some very good football. Unbelievable. If they had on the shooting boots, my word. The scoreline between Argentina and Australia would be an embarrassing one. If Latira Martinez did decide to come to work. Unfortunately, he didn't choose. So guys, please do smash the like button. Would thoroughly appreciate it if you do so. Tekovic said Brazil better than Argentina by far. MG, what you use for say that? What is your assessment of Brazil being better than Argentina by far? Evan Allen said France and Brazil playing in the semi-finals. How is that so? How them are playing in the semi-finals? How the group structure, how the table structure, they're not going to meet. And Brazil and Argentina are going to meet in the semi-finals. I don't know why they do it like that. Because it come like they want in the semi-finals. In the semi-finals, it look like they want an all-European team in the semi-finals. And then the other teams are on the next side. If you really look on it, Portugal, Switzerland, Spain, Poland, France, England. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 8 teams. 6 out of 8 of the teams are European based on this side. Let me look at the next side. Netherlands, that's 1. So that's Netherlands alone. Netherlands alone European based. Rough. France and Portugal in the finals of the World Cup. Don't think Portugal are going to reach so far. Mr. Johnson said MG Ramos on the bench as he went on the field. Hat-trick. Good players always on the bench and need a chance to shine. Well, Ronaldo is there, so you think he will start over Ronaldo? Well, him started last time. Still, it depends on if they're going to start him twice over Ronaldo. I think Ronaldo would have accepted that his time has come. His time has come. I believe that Ronaldo would have accepted that his time has come. And that full time now can give somebody young use him an opportunity to shine. It's definitely that time, man. Give some young you some time to shine. Um, so what me I go do? Me I go drop the TV Sports K Sports TV said, and also the small nation are performing. True. Actually, big up. Actually, big up. People, you know, me I go do a short session, a short calling session on the team that you support. Someone don't want to call in and tell the team of support and give me the reason why you think your team are going to win it. Just give me the reason why you think your team are going to win it. So I put the calling number up here, so. Look here, people. Look how my finger is pointing. I put the calling number there. So someone you guys to give me your reason why you think your team is going to your team is going to win it. So that's it, people. Just call in and tell me why you think your team is going to win it. And what makes your team so special. So that's it up there, people. You can see? Call in and tell me why you think your team is going to win it. And what's the reason, the rationale behind your team winning it. Actually, say Portugal just wicked, never did have to score 6 goals against Switzerland. Well, if you come careless, what you think I got them? Japan football gonna lead our beaten stick in 98. Spain, Germany. What about us? Beaten stick in the 98. How much time we beat Japan? So how them turn to beaten stick now? How much time we beat them? I can't remember. So we never have one friendly recently, man, versus Japan, man. And then bring the youth, the younger team, man. The under 23 team and flag with a Japan. I never remember for Japan. And then flag with the under 23 team. Cuba can score we scored the goal, kick it ball through must about 5 or 6 players legs. So that's one to look at. So if nobody now calling, definitely I can move on now. And nobody now calling. Alright, so people. Let me close that. Let me get to what I really came here to talk about. As you can see, people, the number is here to call in. Alright, so let's get to the meat of the matter. Let's get to exactly why I pressed the live button and want to have the discussion. Now, as you guys know, World Cup is going on. And apparently, the Reggae Boyz coach would have gotten the opportunity to go and watch what's happening in the World Cup. Now, the major question that I want to ask is, what is the significance of that? What does that do? And how will it improve what on the product, on our own product? How will that improve our players? What essential part does that play developing our team? Is it scouting? Is that scouting strategy? Is that aspect of going to look at other teams, what they are capable of doing? Because I am 100% sure that we're not short of that. We're not short of that. Because at the end of the day, if we're going to look at all the World Cup teams and the possibility of we playing them at some point in time, we can see them anytime before the World Cup. So I'm looking at that. Now, if we're going to be looking at one of the CONCACAF teams, which CONCACAF team left back in it? Interesting stuff. That's what I'm talking about. So these are the things I'm looking at. Now, I'm wondering, and I'm still here wondering, what is the direction that our football is going? What is the plan? What is the plan? People who have a first caller. His team is Argentina. Why do you think Argentina gonna win it this season? At this World
Well,
Cup?
well, I think that the played the lose the first you always say you have a match to lose, right? So I think they lost the match already. So it's time to move on. I think they learn from their mistakes and trying to improve their play.
So, you don't think them could go all the way to the finals
Yeah, man. But
without losing the game there?
well, I'm not sure because what maybe they underestimate the other team, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and they just went in and they say, oh, we can just walk over that team, take it them for granted, and then they were shocked, you know.
Well, welcome to the World Cup. Probably that them say.
Yes.
Welcome to the World Cup.
Yeah, man, and I think the number 8, I think he played left back.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a very good player as well in terms of going up the field and covering back, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Messi, I think the support in the midfield is supposed to be more. Sometimes they just drop off and just don't help in terms of support, passing the football quicker in terms of speed of play.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but apart from that, they are playing well. And when I saw them against Jamaica, it just was a just light trading session, you know. Seeing them, seeing them.
Remember the Messi come off about 10 minutes I gave him and score. What, 2 in score?
Yes.
I know star.
Uh,
Imagine if he play full 90.
yeah, no, but imagine if they did not play with the intensity that they were playing now.
True. True.
Yeah, cause they were just like they were just boxing the football around, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. But in terms of speed of play now, I seen they are trying to move the ball quicker and stuff like that.
So question, which team you fear in the World Cup right now? You think this team, if you face a team, your chances are a bit kind of limit down now. Which
Well,
team?
well, well. I think Ireland is a good team as well. So
Mm-hmm.
so the match on Friday would be a good game and a good marker to see where the team is at.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think that the styles are similar. How Holland play and how Argentina play. I think the best would be the speed of play as I say how they transition from defense into attack quickly.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think they might cause us some problems?
Yes, yes. But as I say, Holland is a good team as well.
Oh,
You
okay.
know. Yes.
But what do you think would be the scoreline for that game?
Maybe 2-1 or 3-1. You know, Argentina.
Messi to score again?
I want him to because he's a 9 goal, so I want him to get a 10. You know?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
You want him to get to 10. Well, in past, Maradona already still some nothing, not much. In past, the leading goal scorer of the country, you know, one of the greatest they said to ever play the ball, you know, and in past them. So that's a big factor.
Kempes as well was a good player as well. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But in terms of all of and where if we beat Netherlands, right? When we'll play England at some point, and because I'm not following right up to.
Oh, yes, it's set up right now. I think only when we go play England at least a final because we have a table set up. The only way we can play either England, France, Morocco, or Portugal is if it's in final. But on your side, you have Netherlands, Croatia, Brazil.
Okay.
So Croatia go play against Brazil. You guys are going to play against Netherlands.
Yes.
And as I said, so we don't have that pot.
So after Friday, then Brazil would the last game would be against us then.
Yeah. If we don't win on Friday.
Yeah, if we win on Friday, then the last game come.
For me, you know, I'm kind of fearful of England, you know. Because they look good. Once, more something to play still, Maguire. But once Maguire play, me have a strong chance.
Yeah, but to me, he's not quick enough still, you know. I think one of the better players in the midfield is Bellingham, his name is.
Bellingham, yeah.
Yeah. He might play good. As well as Saka and Foden.
Yeah,
But I think, yeah, but I think the shock for me is Sterling. You know, and what I did to him. You know, I should have known. Say, man, go World Cup. Just leave that alone. You know.
yeah. That no, and in country gang I represent, you know.
Right. So that is my thing.
I say go sometime.
Yeah.
Well,
But
lucky
as we
good thing is that in family safe and alright, so that's the best thing.
yeah, yes. Why I spoke about England and Argentina because I didn't know that they were fighting a physical war over the Falkland Islands. You know?
Really?
So when murder, yeah, man, that's how it was a real war.
Mm-hmm.
England, and when Maradona scored that goal, it aggravates them. You know? 'Cause they were first fighting over the Falkland Islands. Yeah, man, that's a real
Mm-hmm.
thing. Respect LG.
Alright, bless up my boss. Me did I get another call? I don't know who that call in. I don't know who did I call in. So very, very interesting stuff here, people. Really, really interesting stuff. Looking forward to see. If we can get another caller, I'll be interested. See if we can bring back the caller. Anyways, I'm gonna get it. Actually, it said either Brazil or Croatia if Argentina wins. It's actually in early matter. In early matter. Now, a lot of people don't, a lot of people don't remember. I'm sure. Let me find it. Something a lot of people don't remember. Say, Brazil and Argentina played that game recently. I mean, I see it. I think they play a game recently, you know. Over there, see, man. I go try to find it. Because I know they play a game recently. I try to find it, people. Let me see more. Let me see. Good. Nilali finish. Last year actually. Was last year finished Nilal. But it cancelled. It was cancelled. They were slated to play on June 22nd. No, my apologies, on the 11th of June, and it was cancelled. So that's actually the situation with that. Brazil hasn't lost a game in a good while, you know. The Copa America final last year, Argentina defeated Brazil in that 1-0. Remember that goal, that beautiful pass to Di Maria when Slato went nicely. And Brazil was actually undefeated throughout that competition as well. So, really, really interesting stuff there. Alright, so let's get back to what I was saying in regards to the Reggae Boyz. Yes. Many people are saying, boy, scouting, networking, and all this type of thing there. Hurry and Sim said the match them did supposed to did call off. Yeah, they wanted to call off, man. But a lot of people don't remember that Brazil lost the Copa America to Argentina. Lionel Messi first trophy. Frank Lee then said they are seeking friendly matches. But against who? Any friendly match you are seeking, no Frank. Any friendly match you are seeking, they can take up their phone and make one phone call. Make one phone call. One single phone call. So for me, I don't really see the purpose of that. Now, one aspect I want to talk about is this, people, right? So in 2026, the World Cup will be held in the USA, North America. USA, Mexico, Canada are the three host nations. Which means that is 3 slots already out of the way. Rest of the slot them after we compete for. So that's 3 slots. I think also the fact is that there's strong possibility that they might open the World Cup numbers, open it to, I think it's about 42 or 48. Open it to 48 teams. which means that there's likely to be more slots in the CONCACAF region. Likely, not saying that it will happen. There are likely to be more slots in the CONCACAF region. Now, if 6 teams are going through the CONCACAF region, and out of that 6 teams, for 2026 World Cup, the Reggae Boyz is not in it. I'm telling you, we should just cancel football in Jamaica. People, just cancel football in Jamaica. Can it make no sense? Rudolph Speed, big up. The next team we play in competition will be Mexico. They are playing in the World Cup. Mr. Speed said, if we win it, qualify us for Nation League semi-finals. The next game we're playing, I think that's in February, right? I think that is in February. Now, it's DJ Vibes. It's said they will make it. Why? Me can tell us if we don't make it for 2026 World Cup, you can consider football in Jamaica done and dead. Done and dead. Because me can tell you, say that don't make no sense if we can get out of the 6 teams, we get a spot in it. Nonetheless, that is football. That is football. The next match, I think I know the next. I think that's going to be the Nation League match. I think that's a Nation League match. So now Mexico are now out of the competition. Alright, go on Reggae Boyz and see. They never show me. Alright. Jamaica football. Let me just type in Jamaica football. They not show the game, let me know. So there's some interesting stuff here. I'm gonna see fixtures. So the next match is the 26th of March. CONCACAF Nation League. Qualifiers. No, we have already qualified for the Gold Cup. We have already qualified for the Gold Cup. Paul did qualify us for the Gold Cup. So this game is to play. I think Paul never qualified, man. I think I just if you go to the final round. Orient Sims said March versus Mexico Nations League, and we top the group. Rudolph Speed said we will play in Gold Cup next year against all CONCACAF teams participating. Dozell said, is it JFF who sent the coach? His job starts in January. I'm sure he can afford his ticket, so what the blah 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 about? Personally, I think it's JFF who sent him. That's his work. He's now on the national team. He was announced as the national team. Yes, his work starts in January, but the moment he was announced, his work started. And he work not start in January. He work start already because he was at the helm when we played the last match. Where we got the battering from Argentina. He was one commanding the team. So it's not a matter of blah blah blah. We're looking to everything. We need to look into everything, and we need to take accountability of everything. One thing I do know in the world we live in, right? Any successful business, any successful business, accountability at every single level. And if you want to run a business, that's the reason I say most managers, them leave you last, them the earliest you arrive, and the last you leave. I say go. MG, so if I saw, how you think we are going to place in that? Because Mexico, Costa Rica, Panama, El Salvador, who you think them are going to let we through? So, you think them are going to let we through? So? No. Let me tell you, none of them teams don't like we know. Because the truth is Jamaica bossy. We're bossy. We're going like we better than people. We're going like we better than other nations. Yeah, that is the truth. So be it. And that's the reality of what we do see. If you go anywhere, if you travel go anywhere in the world, and say you come from the Caribbean, no matter which nation you come from, they're going to say, where? Jamaica? That's the funny part. No. moving forward, people, moving forward. I have to say, and we have been on the side of beating the JFF for a long while. Beating the JFF for a long while. I have to say, I can say that I am seeing some positive movements taking place the JFF. And I have to say congratulations. I have to say well done on that. We can't only beat or make nice. As well, Dazrell said, blah 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 about. Yeah, we can't always make nice when that. So I have yet to. This is now my first formal congratulations to the new Gensec, Dennis Strong. I've listened to a few interviews that he has done, and he sounds like a business-minded person, which is important specifically for the role that he's going to be taking up. Very, very important. I'm seeing some improvement. Really, JFF, as you guys know, the Women's Premier League has started. Still not 100% with it as yet. For me, as you guys know, me follow up the local football religiously. There's no broadcaster for that. Hopefully they can start that out a bit soon so we can see those games. If not, don't know, MG Sports are going to on spot. Hopefully. Me try to say we can get even some form of coverage for that one. Nonetheless, you guys will see the regular updates, pictures, videos, maybe highlights, or even full match if I get the opportunity to. Most definitely will be doing that. Also, so that's also another thing I have to commend them on. Yes, as I said, everything might not be 100% read that, but for sure, it's DJ Vibe said you need a drone, can't afford it, my bro. When I can, I will get it in due time. I'll say in due time. I will definitely say in due time. Also, people, remember it's not easy now. We have seen them acquire a few friendlies during the time period as well. So Cameroon and these guys. He was against Cameroon in the charges. I thought sounds real, but let's see its action. Mr. Johnson said he was at the match against Cameroon. He was in charge and his thoughts sound real. But let's see in action. HG Vibes, DJ Vibes said you have a community. Yes, I do have a community, but I'm not sure if my community is going to help me with that. I'm really not sure if my community is going to help me with that. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Trying to reach out to a few sponsors. Nah, nothing at all. But in due time, it's DJ Vibes. In due time. I've never necessarily asked before. I'm never really asked before. I'm kind of afraid because I know the money thing and Jamaicans, it's not a nice thing, man. Yeah, so I kind of afraid of that. So I just kind of low it alone until when we can do it or without, I try to see how best I can do it. So I try to leave that alone. So another aspect, but I do in regards to the coach, the appointment of the new coach. I have to say congratulations again on JFF on that, the appointment of the new coach. Clearly, as Mr. Johnson said, he seems like someone who speaks well. Well, Paulo speaks well as well. But let's see if he can put those thoughts, as said, in action. What else they did? Let me see if we can run through. What else? Me I try to remember. They did quite a few things, you know. The new jersey, Adidas, the new jerseys, sponsors, Adidas. Congratulations on that as well. What else? Can't do. I can't. I don't see anything else at the present moment. So big up. I have to say big up for that and well done on that. Hopefully, me probably miss out on a few things. For now. But another time, I think I'll catch it another time. Definitely feel like I'll catch it another time. But that's one to look at. Anyways, people, I've been here for 40 minutes now. I think that is my close off. I open the call line. I open the call line. You see there? If people call in and no one call in, So guess what? We don't need to say it's a short show. Hopefully, you guys are doing good, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Not sure what's gonna happen. Not sure what I have planned for tomorrow, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, you guys are doing good and enjoy the rest of your night, people. Oh yes, big up Andrew. They got a new bus. Yes, they got a new bus, people. They got a new bus. Big up. That's also another ideal aspect of it. They got a new bus. I didn't remember. Big up Andrew 55. So congratulations again. So as I said, people, me know said there's a few things happening. There's a few things that, but me just now remember every single thing. So me have to say congratulations on all of those aspects. So the little yellow bus say, "Well, move run." Hey, now they have additions. I'm looking forward to see some better implementations though, because we really need to see football in Jamaica progressing forward. I.e. a better youth developmental program, or other than schoolboy football. I'm really looking forward to that. There's an emergency of academies in Jamaica. So I don't know if they're gonna try utilize those routes or something similar to that, or even push forward to the Premier Leagues and said, hey, listen man, you guys need to incorporate the under 23 team, every single Premier League club. Or you're going to run a finance, I don't know. Go out and get your sponsors. That is your responsibility. So I do think that there's other aspects, but it's a step in the right direction. Positive things that we're seeing things happening that we weren't seeing before. And we're seeing them taking the right step. We weren't seeing that before. So that's a positive. Those are positive aspects of what we're looking for. So I'm very much happy to say that it's a good look from what I'm seeing. It is a good look, and we'll see how they progress on from there and with more positivity. Anyways, big up people. Thank you very much for tuning in. Massive respect, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, as I said, for another show. See what we can do. I have some information to drop. So big up people. MG Sports people. Military Guna TV. I haven't said that in a long while. Big up. Enjoy the rest of your night, people, and we're out.